football season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brought down by Trey.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Stafford escaping the pressure right. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And I think the ball's out. Jones hit, and the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 23. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And 5.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Here's Stafford. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And the Lions are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They'll run for it with Peterson. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Jackson on the tackle.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They'll run with Swift, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless 1st quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the 2nd quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the 1st quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now the 3rd leading rusher in the NFL last fall. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Tracy Walker on the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
From From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
On 3rd and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's good for 28 yards.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Cameron Wake in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. DJ Moore, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And he's able to put it through.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Flush to his right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Stafford dancing to his left. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On fourth down, the Lions trot out their new punter for 2020, Jack Fox. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Play action now. Bridgewater. His pass caught at the 4. And the Panthers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore. As the first half is winding down, and the Panthers have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool him for a second or so.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. This is caught. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, taken about 7 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
The 37-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey, and if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Marcus Gilchrist, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Ready. Waiting. Here we go, D. Get right. Check it back. Check it back. Kill. Hey, red.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Flushed out right. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. From the gun, here's Swift. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Kerryon Johnson, 3rd-year man from Auburn. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers 17. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Again, it's Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
He was taken.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Detroit.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Stafford eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal. at the Panthers' 6-yard line.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? The first throw here for the backup, Taylor. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
To number 19.
Kenny Galladay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Prater on to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Panthers 21, Lions 14. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play fake. Bridgewater. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Gain of 9.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Lions will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Stafford escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is taken at the 23. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On second and very short, Bridgewater toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Bridgewater gets this complete to Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play.
7-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Bridgewater. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown, Carolina. Chris Manhertz, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Panthers 28. Lions 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Operating from the gun. Stafford flush to his right. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
A very solid gain of 27. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. McCaffrey on the toss right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
On the carry.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with it.
On for the field goal.
And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter. Not much there, only a yard. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. You got the big lead defensively. You're willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. They'll roll him out right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. And his throw is incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. That'll bring up 2nd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job. Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Taylor. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Lions.
Buying time to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Play action, it's Taylor. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Again, it's Taylor. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. On first down, it's Taylor. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Following the penalty, it's Peterson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Back near the goal line, Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Oh, that was dangerous.
Bridgewater's pass.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
3rd and 8.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And he's got his target. That's more. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Teddy on the keeper. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Panthers, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon.